marathon. And if you're a runner who's been training, this workshop is for you. And at the workshop, what I'll be talking about is things you need to do to get ready for your first marathon. And I know a lot of people are very interested in this because you might be running, you might have signed up for events last year, the year before, and they were canceled. And so I'm going to share some insights into preparing for your first race. And that could be, a 5K or a 10K, a half marathon or a full marathon. I've done all of those types of events, and I'm going to be sharing that, and it'll be a free webinar this coming Saturday. What I do is I train marathon runners and athletes to do better with their running skills. So to get in better shape, to have the proper nutrition, to do the right training, to have the right mindset, all of those things that they need to do to get in better shape for their first race. And a lot of it's unknowns, like runners don't know what they should be doing or should be how they should be training for their first marathon. And that's what I'm going to be covering this coming Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern time. So how do you sign up for it? Well, I'm just going to switch screens here so you guys can see the sign up form for the marathon. So here we go. And this is my blog post from a couple days ago, from 0 to 26.2, a beginner's guide to training for your first marathon. In this blog post, I talk about if you're a new runner and you're thinking about taking on the challenge of a first marathon, this is a big step. And I'll be talking about how rewarding it is to train for a marathon and what you need to do, what a training plan looks like, when you should be doing long runs and speed runs, recovery days. I'll be talking about the pace and the duration of the runs. And I'll also be talking about things like muscle strength, cross training. I'll be talking about nutrition and hydration and how important they are during the training period. And other things like lifestyle changes, going to the first event, signing up for it, and then actually the race weekend. So we'll be talking about all those things. The webinar will be about half an hour in length, and you can click on this link right here to gain access to the sign up for it. Like I said, it's free of charge. You just have to enter your email address. We're going to email you a reminder for the webinar and a link to join. And then this is what it'll include right here on Saturday morning. So I encourage you to sign up for our event. If you're on social media, click on the link in the bio, and then you can go to the free webinar on running your first marathon. That'll be in the links. If you're here on YouTube or our podcast channel, all you have to do is click on the link in the show notes and go over to register for it. Subscribe to our channel, like this video because it does help our channel as well as our podcast. Subscribe to that. And if you're on social media, please follow us, tell other people about us because I remember when I was first training for a marathon, how difficult it was just to find good information and who to trust. And sometimes that's the hard part. It's just, who do you trust? There's all sorts of different theories out there, and what works for one person may not work for another. So I'll be covering all that this coming Saturday morning. So thanks for joining me today. Follow for posts this week on marathon running and what will be included this coming weekend. And then stay tuned for more information on the marathon running course that we'll have and some one-on-one coaching that I'll be doing to help marathon runners train for their first race or even to better on the races that they've done in the past.